Hello, welcome to our channel. This is our first video, and as you can tell by the title, it's gonna be a Kpop Unpopular Opinions. How original, I know, but let's get on to the video. Quick disclaimer, these are all my opinions and a few opinions from my friend. If you disagree, we disagree, but don't go hating on me or any of the groups mentioned. You know what you clicked on. Senorita is the best G-Idol title track. This seems to be something that many people disagree with. Usually people don't like Senorita, but I find it to be one of the more unique G-Idol tracks. The rap first is really interesting, just listen. Also, unlike some other G-Idol songs, the chorus does not feel empty to me. This is their most enjoyable title track for me. You shouldn't want your faves to leave their company. I feel like not enough people understand what it means to have a group leave their company. I see this a lot when people talk about instances of mistreatment, and recently with the release of the Red Velvet subunit MV being delayed. A group can't just switch companies without any changes. Let's say a group wanted to switch labels. In the best case scenario, which is unlikely, a company decided to take them on in the first place, and all of the members stay together. However, they'd have to change their group name, fandom name, concept, etc. And they probably wouldn't have the rights to their music from the previous label. Members might not even be able to use their former stage names. Very little would be the same. And it's not like a group could just up and form their own company out of nothing. Beast Highlight is an outlier. Kang Daniel is the Kang Daniel. And in both of these situations, the road to creating the company was not easy. People don't understand Psy's company is not a refuge for every Korean music artist to go when things don't work out. Even though a lot of people hate Teddy, I still see him as a talented producer. Teddy was an important part of Big Bang and 2NE1's success. I understand why tons of Blinks hate Teddy, because most of the song he made for BP are kinda repetitive and recycled music of BP and 2NE1's discography. However, the reason why 2NE1 and BB have variety of concepts due to the members, mainly CL and GD, having influence on making their albums. For BP's case, none of the members can write songs. However, I've heard some rumors that YG is stopping Jennie to write music, which does not make sense. YG appreciates when his artists can write. I think this is also the reason why BP hasn't had a full album unlike other YG artists. For example, iKON had Husbi and Bobby. Winner has Sungayun and Mino. Akmu has Chan Hyuk. 2NE1 had CL and BB has GD, Top, and Taeyang. These people are talented lyricists. That was the main reason why it's easier for them to release music. I'm not blaming BP for lack of comebacks. These girls are very talented. However, maybe, just maybe, Jennie is not yet prepared to write or participate in writing music. Either way, Teddy is still talented in my opinion, and he should not be discredited and disrespected. I believe when BP is ready to be artists and not idols, they will have more variety in their music. Blackpink's Jisoo fits SNSD concept more than Blackpink's. Coming from a sort of Blink, Jisoo fits a concept like SNSD or something. The lighter, more girl next door concept with a little sex now and then just naturally fit her better. She seemed a little stiff sometimes, but another disadvantage that's going to happen is she has a presence that is better fit for a SM girl group. Also, she has amazing vocals, just listen. Moving on. Articles and iFans. I feel like most iFans think they are the only ones who know about underrated, underappreciated groups. I also feel like they think they are the ones who care about talent, not visuals, but K-fans don't. AKP, Alpop. This article creates nothing but problems and always portray K-nuts as the bad PPL who only care for visual and always hate on idols. Like there could be 3 or 4 idols hating and AKP takes them and create news upon them while leaving the 100+ positive comments. IKOFC want the click, but their way is so filthy and really always portray K-nuts as bad people, plus sometimes mistranslate to make it seem less tame. TXT had a better album than BTS this year. Now let me explain myself. TXT are rookies. They did such an amazing job with their new album. All the songs on the album were absolutely bops. Can't You See Me is Saudi material. It was different from what TXT usually releases. All songs were bops. Can't You See Me was literally amazing. I will never get over Maze in the Mirror. It is such an amazing and emotional song. Now let's discuss Mo 7. The title tracks on it wasn't the best I have seen from BTS, but it's an okay song. The B-sides were fabulous, especially Louder Than Bombs and Black Swan. Black Swan should have been the title tracks. To be honest, the solos were amazing. My fab solo is Moon. I like the other songs, but TBH they are kinda forgettable. Same with Respect, it was also a bit forgettable but genuinely a good song. TXT just had a more cohesive album. TXT is in general just executing their concepts and music really well, which is satisfying to see. This year there haven't been that many songs worthy of Song of the Year. This year the titles released by big groups have not impressed me that much. The only songs that come to mind when I even think of a position for Saudi this year is Zapping's Dumdurum, Zico's Any Song, Oh My Girl's Non-Stop, TXT's Can't You See Me, New, I'm in Trouble, and 17's Left and Right. Other than that, this year has not had many releases worthy of Saudi. No BTS member is underrated. None of the BTS members are underrated, and we all know that. They're the biggest boyband in the world currently. Sure, some of the members might be less popular, or underhyped. But not underrated. I get tired of people saying J-Hope is such an underrated dancer. No, he's not. Underhyped, but not underrated. No one is disregarding his dance abilities. No one's telling you he's such a bad dancer etc. The same goes for other members, in other categories.
Mamamoo isn't underrated, they're just underhyped. It's time y'all moo-moos hear this, cause I can't go on Twitter trying to look for good Mamamoo content without seeing one of y'all saying that they're underrated. Yes, the girls are talented. Almost anybody who has an idea of Mamamoo knows this. They just don't get as much hype as groups like BTS, EXO or NCT. Stop telling new stans that they need to start listening to older groups because they paved the way for newer groups. As a person who used to do this, I can't stress how much this might affect people trying to get into K-pop. Doing this could make them think that they can only listen to certain groups or that younger groups aren't as good as they thought. Big Hit isn't that great. Stop trying to be loud about them being the best. Big Hit mistreats their idols so badly. Of course not as bad as YG, but they treat their idols like machines instead of people. Not to mention, most Big Hit stans don't know the solo artist, Lee Hyun, that Big Hit has done so poorly to promote. They focus so much on BTS, which leaves me to my next opinion, which is BTS is okay, but I honestly feel like they've stopped trying. This may or may not be the company's / producer's fault, but I genuinely feel like BTS just thinks that they can stop putting hard work into their music and think that they can get away with it because they're overhyped and have a large following. This might also be because I felt that Persona and Mode 7 weren't that good, but I still love the boys. I have to say this or some army will go on Twitter and say that I hate BTS when I don't. Hate to say it, but K-pop is based on visuals, not talent. Some of y'all try to deny this, but you can't. There's literally a role in groups called the visual. This is a real shame because, although I enjoy the beauty, we would have a lot more K-idols if companies stopped making a good visual a priority. Though there might be more hate towards that group because of not having a perfect line of visuals. There's one thing they can't hate on. No one would be able to deny their talent.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Tell us some of your opinions in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.